should be on page 90 now. We're on Unit 5, Lesson 5. And I did an example in red. Remember, all you have to do is copy what is in green. So for the first part, I wanted to factor 16x minus 20y plus 12z. I changed the subtraction to add the opposite, so it became plus a negative 20y. I list out all my factors for each term, so 16, 20, and 12. I made my list. I found what was in common, and I took the greatest common factor, which was 4, and that is what I pulled out when I made my area model. Remember, your problem goes inside the boxes. Your GCF is on this side, and on top is what you pull out. Use your list, so 16 right here, what's next to 4 is what goes on top, so 4. Same thing, 20, what's next to 4, 5, so 5y. And 12 list, what's next to 4 is 3, so 3z. Then your answer is just written like a product 4 times 4x minus 5y plus 3z. So you had to solve 20x plus 10y plus 30. I did you a favor and I've already done 20 for you, but I can write it again. So I have 20, I have 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. Then after that, I do my tens. 1 times 10, 2 times 5, and that's it. The next one is 30. 1 times 30, 3 times 10. I forgot 2 times 15, sorry. And 5 times 6. Sorry, it's a little out of order, but we can find our GCF now. My GCF is 10. And I can use my area model, pull the 10 out, makes your box. Put 20x, 10y, and 30z. I had no subtraction, so I don't need to worry about a minus sign at all. So what's next to, on the 20 list, what's next to 10 is a 2, so 2x. And what's next to 10 on 10, so 1, 1y. And 30, what's next to 10 on 30, 3, so 3z. Then my final answer should be 10 times 2x plus y plus 3z. And that is your answer. Next, you were supposed to write the objective, which was I will write expressions from word problems. Okay, so now on page 91, we're looking at number 1 first. And a few things while we write this down, I am just going to highlight a few things like keywords and key numbers that we're going to use in our expression. So the problem reads, a rectangle has a width twice as long as its length. We're just going to write one expression. Write an expression that represents the perimeter. So a few things, I'm going to use yellow to do my key terms, my keywords. So rectangle, so I know what shape I need to find the perimeter of. I have a width and length, and I want to find the perimeter. So next, I'm going to use orange to highlight any key numbers. So I have this term right here, twice as long. So I'm going to use that as well. The first thing that I'm going to do is just define some of these key words. So I have rectangle. And a rectangle, as you know, has a length and a width, right? And we are going to, so this is the same as this. They are the same length. This is going to be our width. So if this is W, then this is W as well, because they're the same. And then these two are the same. They are equal. And this we'll just say is my length. And that is my rectangle. So whatever this number is, this is the same number. We know that. From here, we have to identify what is my perimeter. or we can do, let's do an order. Let's go with our width. So our width is our W, and we know that it is twice as long as my length. So what does twice as long mean? It means multiplied by 2. It's 2 times as long as it. Twice means just 2 times. So I'm going to show that as 2 times the length. And length doesn't tell me what length is, so I'm just going to indicate length as just L. Now perimeter. Perimeter is what we're trying to find. We know perimeter is when you add up all the sides. Perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width, right? We're adding all the sides up. So length plus width plus length plus width. Here I'm going to combine my like terms. Remember, there's invisible ones in front of all of these. So how many L's do I have together? I have 2 L's. So if I put my L's together, this becomes 2L. And I have my 2 W's, so 2W. Right? All I did was combine my like signs. Now I want to substitute. I know W is 2L. So I'm going to substitute where I see a W, I'm going to put 2L. Now remember that this just means 2 times W. So if I put in my width, this now becomes 2L plus 2 times 2L. Right? I put this here because I know that my width equals 2L. So that's where I put that. And then it's just 2 times 2L. Then we can multiply this. 2 times 2L is just 4L. So this becomes 2L plus 4L. And then from here, we can combine my like signs again. Or my like terms, sorry, my like terms again. 2L plus 4L gives me a total of 6L. So in this case, my perimeter is going to equal 6L. Now remember, all we wanted was just an expression. So we don't need an answer. This is an expression. This is 2 times L, or just 6L is our expression. Okay, on the same page, number 2, it just says John's dog weighs V pounds. His cat weighs 21 pounds less than his dog. His bunny weighs 3 pounds less than his cat. What is the total weight of all John's pets? So again, I'm just going to go in with my yellow and I'm going to highlight key terms that I want. So we know we have a dog, we know we have a cat, and we have a bunny, and we want the total weight. So if we want to, dog weighs, cat weighs, bunny weighs, and we want the total weight of all the pets. Then I'm going to just go in and figure out my key numbers with my orange. So I have V pounds less than, 21 pounds less than, and 3 pounds less than. And this is just going to help me to write out the expressions for each weight of an animal. So let's go ahead and let's just start off with our dog. Right, let's start with my first yellow is dog, and my dog weighs V pounds. It just tells me V pounds, so dog equals V. We don't know what V is, and that's fine, but we just know that the dog weighs that many pounds. The next one is my cat. The cat weighs 21 pounds less than the dog. So let's go ahead and write cat equals 21 pounds less than the dog. So let's take the dog and subtract 21 pounds, right? Because if I said that the dog weighs, let's say the dog weighs 50 pounds. Let's say the dog weighs 50 pounds. Then if I were to write 21 pounds less than the dog, if I were to write, and I don't want you guys to write this, so give me 1 second. If I were to say that the cat weighs 21 pounds less than his dog, and I said that it was written like 21 minus 50. Now remember, order does matter. I can't just say, oh, okay, this is 29, but it's not. So I keep change. This then becomes a negative 50. So 50 minus 21 is 29. 29, but it is a negative. Now, can a dog weigh negative 29 pounds? No. So it must be that the cat weighs 50 minus 21. So we're gonna exchange the 50 because it doesn't say 50, it says V. So we're gonna use V minus 21. Then the next one was our bunny. So let's go ahead and write down bunny. And bunny is 3 pounds less than his cat. So we're gonna take what we know from the cat. We're gonna take this V minus 20. We know the cat equals V minus 20. And we're gonna subtract 3, so minus 3. Now I want the total weight. So total weight of all the pets. Notice that it's not just total weight of cats and dogs, it's total weight of all the pets. And we're gonna just add all of them together. So V plus V minus 21 plus V minus 21 minus 3. So here's the dog, here's the cat, V minus 21 is the cat, and then here's the bunny. Right? I just took from here to here. Then I'm gonna just get rid of some of these subtraction signs so that I know I don't lose any minus signs. So keep change there, keep change here, keep change there. So now I can drop the brackets and I can drop the parentheses. So I just have a V plus a V, let me use a different pen, can't really see that. V plus a V plus a negative 21 right here, plus V plus a negative 21 plus a negative 3. Okay, all I did was just rewrite it. Then I'm going to put all my V's together. We're going to combine like terms, what we learned in the very beginning of this unit. So put all my V's together. I have 1, 2, 3 V's. And I have negative 21 plus negative 21 plus negative 3, which equals, they all have the same sign. They're all negative, so 21 plus 21 plus 3 is 45, and it is negative. So plus a negative 45, or we can just write it as 3V minus 45. And that is our answer.